What's going on, guys? This is James from the Chino decks, and welcome back. Why would you interrupt me? Take two. Hey, what's up, guys? This is James from the Chino decks, and over here with me I have
Noah.
Yeah, today we're going to be talking about the SUDA cards that are coming out of the new set, and we're going to be ranking them from buy now, wait until release, for the binder, meh, and bulk.
Let's get into it. Alright, so first card we got on the list is Mocharmy Meows. Alright, so what do you think about this one, James?
So for me, I think the Mocharmy Meows would probably go either into buy now and wait until release. I would say buy now just because in the SUDA set, there's going to be new cards that allow you to reborn all your monsters back from grave. And I think the Mitsurugi cards. And I think that Mocharmy would benefit a lot from this, especially if you run like 2 or 3 copies, since this is only from like Graveyard Born. So yeah, I think this would go into the buy now category.
Yeah, I think that previously people really underestimated the idea of Graveyard and Banishment. Like people underestimated Mocharmy Perulia on release, and it was like 30. But then after the first big event, it went up all the way to like 55, 60. So I think rating this at buy now would be correct. Alright, the next card we got here is Fiendsmith Rextremde.
So, me, I play Fiend Cash right now, and deck's kind of getting a little bit like, how would I say it? I wouldn't say it's bad, but at the same time, I want to say it's one of the best. It just kind of hurts if you don't get into any Kashtira cards and, you know, they hit you on like Requiem or something like that. So I think this might actually still be a really good part for the deck, but I wouldn't say it's too crazy. I wouldn't say buy now. This would be a card that you're going to need a little testing with, so I would say probably wait until release, because this card does have a lot of good effects, like how you it's unaffected by card effects unless it's a Fiendsmith card. And yeah,
after reading this card a bit, I think that I would say wait until release. Just it being unaffected is kind of like nutty. Like that's pretty good. And then like the Fiendsmith, just like that, and then being able to make Desiree, that's what it does, right? Let's see if we could get that up onto the screen.
Yeah, right here it says it is unaffected by card effects except Fiendsmith cards while equipped with the Fiendsmith equip spell. So technically, I think you can maybe equip like.
So it's basically like Chaos Angel. Is that what we're saying? Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say exactly like Chaos Angel, but somewhere around there. We can put that in the same category.
So it's a Fiendsmith, a Pearly Noir, Pearly Noir.
Shut up. Okay.
All right, let's get to the next one. All right, Fiendsmith Kyrie. So after reading this, like first time reading this, I thought it was kind of mid. Like it seemed maybe for the binder, but at the same time, the second effect, the Graveyard effect, is pretty good. Cause, let's see if we can get this effect. Can we get a?
Yeah.
Tell me what it does.
Okay, so this turn your light fiend monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any battle damage you take is halved. You can banish this card from your graveyard, fusion summon 1 Fiendsmith fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control and or monsters in your spell and trap zone that are equipped to a Fiendsmith monster as material. So I think this would be a good way to, let's say, I want to say contact fuse into like Necro Equip. Instead of going that, we could probably dump, let's say if we have Lacrima and Coffin in the grave, we could equip Coffin to Lacrima and Lacrima effect to dump Kyrie instead of that, and then we can go into maybe Desiree, or if you have enough, maybe even the new Fiendsmith monster. Yeah.
All right. So where would we rate that, for the binder or wait until release?
I'm not too sure, because for me, maybe I'll play it as like a one-of. I would say,
Top of for the binder.
yeah. I would say top for the binder or bottom to release.
All right. Next card we got is a bow. I don't know. I just
However
know
you
it's a
say her
waifu.
name, yeah.
It's a waifu. So
It's a
like,
waifu.
I like it, but like,
I like it too. I liked it even more after I saw the effects, because honestly, to me, this
Fiend
card is
Link
crazy.
4. It's crazy.
This card is crazy.
This card, I've been doing some testing as a Malice player. This card is kind of nuts in Malice. But there are some combos where you could go Link 3 Malice and Nightmare Griffin into Albao, and then Albao effect banish itself, special summon Nightmare Griffin, and then Nightmare Griffin, or at end phase, special summon this, and then bro, you have Nightmare Griffin and this on field destruction, and you got the mouse stuff in grave. So that seems pretty good to me. I think I'd put this at top of wait until release, or even at the.
I would say by now.
Yeah, after by now.
I would say by now, because this card, I mean, to me, if you're running the Fiendsmith engine or just anything along those lines, this would be a good card to play. And as of right now, this card, I feel like it's probably going to go up in price because a lot of people are playing the Fiendsmith engine, even with like Fiendsmith Rizio. You still have a few people playing Fiendsmith Snake Eye in there, like me, Fiend Cash. So I think this card would be a very good addition to the deck. And even like my friend here, Noah, he plays it in Malice, and he's been testing on Dueling Book almost like every day, and he's been doing very, very good with this card actually. So I would say it's gonna go into the buy now, because honestly, I just really like the effects, because you can either destroy one card on the field or banish this card onto the end phase and special summon one light or dark monster from your graveyard. So I think this card would be very strong, and this would be another reason why this new Mulcharmy card would probably get a boost also, since this card can also summon from the graveyard.
Yeah. And it summons itself from banishment. Next card, or next cards I should say, are the two ultra rares Mitsurugi cards. So we got Mitsurugi Ritual and Mitsurugi Complicated Name. What's the name? How do you actually say it?
Dude, I don't know. Hold on. Let's pull it up. Okay. Ame no Murakamo no Mitsurugi.
Alright, so I've been testing with this in Raizu and like in some other decks too. I think these are buy now. I think these are up there with the Abao and Mochami. I think the Mitsurugi cards are insane. Double Omni Negate and a board wipe is kind of insane, and the other Mitsurugi Ritual is nuts. Being able to special summon your Mitsurugi cards, and it's once per chain, it's not once per turn. That's kind of insane, and the new Ritual is like one of the best Ritual cards I've ever seen. We got a Dark Necromancer for the zombie support. Honestly, it's gonna be Rogue. I don't think it's gonna be that good.
Well, I guess you can play it for fun.
Yeah, like if you like the zombie archetype, but I think it's
nothing really too crazy about the card. You can't really incorporate it in other decks, but zombie decks. So I would say it's still a decent zombie support, but it's just not that strong in the current meta right now.
No, yeah, it's good zombie support, but it doesn't do enough to make it. All right, next card, Twins of the Eclipse. This is gonna make Raizu. If it was a question before, it's not gonna be a question anymore. Raizu's best deck. Twins of Eclipse is insane, and it's only a super rare too. So, like, you guys could wait until release, but Twins of the Eclipse is a great card for the Raizu deck, and Raizu's gonna become the best deck after Supreme Darkness. Alright, Template Mud Skipper, or Template Skipper. This is bulk. This card is terrible. I mean, people thought you could play it in Malice. Don't. It's bad. It's a Bestial, but it's not a quick of play. So, like, bro, no reason to play it, especially when Bestials are strong right now.
I agree with that.
Crystron Tristalos. I'm pretty sure that is a super rare in the set. The Christian's deck is actually looking pretty nice, especially with the new this new Christian card. I think that it could be a top one, top two, tier 1, tier 2 deck. So I think that you could wait to get it, but I think it's probably at the top of for the binder, I would say. Anything else, James?
No, I don't really know too much about the deck, if I'm just going to be completely honest here with you. But after reading some of the effects, yeah, I think it's a solid card for the deck and how it's going to boost your gameplay.
Alright, here we got the new Evil Hero Secret Rare card. I'm pretty sure this is like Dead End Prison or something. From what I've heard and from reading it, it seems good. Like, it seems like a solid card to play. It doesn't seem too insane. Like, I mean, Heroes is Heroes, it's Rogue, but like being able to set up some Omni Negates is like, that's always gonna be good. So like, I'll probably leave it for the binder. I mean,
honestly, it just depends on really if you play Heroes, because if you do play Heroes, this card's going to be great for you. It's going to be very fun to cook up while also building some Omni Negates, just like what Noah said. Because, just don't get me wrong, Omni Negates, if you can get an Omni Negate in any deck, it's going to be good. It's going to be very good. Okay? Omni Negate in any scenario, anytime, it's going to be good.
Yeah. Alright, next we got the Tenyi cards. I think the new Tenyi cards are pretty good. I mean, it searches a field spell. It's basically Ancient Fairy. And I mean, like, can't really... It helps you play through when you get hand trapped on the Mohi. So, like, I think maybe this is, like, wait until release, honestly. It seems pretty nice, like... And you could get make Protos, too. Protos is nuts. Alright. Here we got the Argo Stars archetype. I don't think it's gonna do much on release. Like, it's not that good.
Unless someone just cooks up a crazy line or like a crazy way to play this deck, or else I would see it sitting in the binder.
Yeah, I don't think this thing. I could honestly put it to med, but it's a cool archetype and it's a waifu
cool
archetype.
Card. It's a solid card, so that's why we don't really want to just straight up throw it in med. But
I think I put it before the hero cards just because it's a waifu deck. So like,
he's a little biased towards waifu cards.
So if like somebody starts cooking with it, I can see these cards going up in price, honestly.
Yeah.
Next is Snake Eye. Snake Eye Doom Dragon, I believe.
Snake Eye's Damned Dragon.
Damned Dragon.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So me, I've played Snake Eyes, I've played Pure, I've played Azamina, I've played Fire King, I've played Fire King Azamina, I played with Fiendsmith. Just right now, looking at the Snake Eyes Damned Dragon, after the last ban list where they hit OSS, the deck kind of got circumcised a little bit. It lost its hoodie. So, I don't think this would completely save the deck. I mean, the deck is still good, don't get me wrong, you can still make it work. But, yeah, card's still decent. I don't think it's gonna be that crazy of an addition to the deck.
I think this card is terrible. I mean, I read it. It barely does anything, bro. This card is so bad. I'd put this in top of bulk or at the end of Meh. Like, this card is so bad.
Come on, dude. I played Snake Eyes. Leave it in Meh. I'm a little biased towards Snake Eyes.
All right. Here we got the Blue Eyes support or Primite support. Me, this is going up here in front of Mochami. Now for the Primite support. Blue Eyes support, I should say. This card is insane. I mean, like, this is what's going to make Blue Eyes Primite, like, one of the top decks.
Mm-hmm.
Once Blue Eyes enters the format, it's going to stir up, honestly. Like, Blue Eyes Primite's going to be something, like, it's going to threaten Malice. It's going to threaten all the variants of Ryzeo and Fiendsmith.
Yeah, it's a very strong deck, in my opinion. Primite does boost the deck by a lot, but at the same time, you don't really need Primite to make this deck good, because this deck by itself, it's already really good. Just buy 3 of the structure decks, $30, get a brand new tier 1 deck. Throw in, if you do have Primite, if you do have the money to spend on Primite, throw in the Primite cards, boom, top tier 1 right there. It can threaten a lot of the good decks. If you're good with it, if you're smart with your gameplay, yeah, I could see the deck, and as well as this card going up in price by a lot.
Yeah. Once that Blue Eye support's released, this card is gonna go up a lot. All right, here we got the Atlantean support. I'm pretty sure. I'm putting this in like meh. Same thing with the zombies. It's good. It's not great. I mean, Atlantean's good.
It's very mid, you know.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't see, because I know a lot of people play Atlantean. There's a decent amount of people that play Atlantean. I've been to locals recently, and there's been people playing Atlantean, Mermail, things like that.
And yet it loses. It gets cooked by a flu. Like, what the heck?
Well, yeah, by fruity flow injuries. But
yeah, check out our last video.
check out our last video. Yeah, we're gonna put that video at the end of this video. So in case you guys haven't watched it, you guys can click the link and just watch it.
And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so yeah, this card, it's good, decent. Don't think it'll be that crazy. I don't think it'll be making Mermail like high in the tier list anytime soon, unless it gets more crazy support. But yeah.
Here we got the Glad Beast support. I mean, like, honestly, if you like the archetype from way back then, like, you think it's like, I mean, if you like it, then you should buy it like off release. But like in general, don't buy the pre-release. Like, wait till it's dropped in price. Like, these cards aren't gonna be expensive, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Because remember, like, even the cards that are not so good, pre-sale, it's always gonna have a little price on them. But yeah, just wait like a week or two, price is gonna boom.
Yeah.
Price is gonna drop. But yeah, always just remember, buy the cards that you like, and for the decks that you actually enjoy playing. Like, you don't have to 100% listen to what we're saying here. But this is currently just our opinion on like how to be better, and how to play a better deck, and what cards you should buy or like even hold as stock.
Yeah.
All right, so the next card is gonna be Liberator Ito. This card, don't think it's too crazy. I don't think it's gonna go with, it's not that good in the current meta, even this whole deck. But hey, like what I said, if you like it, buy it. If not, pass up on it.
So I think putting it at the top of bulk, you think?
Yeah, I would say top of bulk.
Actually, I think bottom of bulk, because this has more.
Oh yeah, that one
Has
actually
more
does.
like use.
Yeah.
All right, here is the new White Force support. Right, this is the new White Force cards. I think we could put these for the binder for now, because I think White Force is getting support in Alliance Insight, the next core set. So I was reading up on some of the cards the other day. The new fusion is pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
It's White Force and Azamina. I'd put him for the binder because Azamina, I don't think it does much right now on its own.
Yeah.
Azamina, as an engine, it's pretty alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
But
Ever since OSS got hit, the whole Azamina Sinful Spoils just kind of went down. Down from there. Yeah.
alright, so for the binder, I would say probably before the Argo stars, Arg 5 stars or whatever. Just because they have more use right now, they'll be able to do more. And honestly, I think for this Christian card, I'd put it up here. I'd wait until release. I think the Christian's gonna be good.
So yeah, for the last and final card, this is the Crystal Clear Wing over Synchro Dragon. I would say this card is probably for the binder. I would put it maybe in front of your little waifu. It's a decent card, but at the same time, same thing with the current meta. Don't think it's gonna be too crazy, especially because of like all the crazy decks out there right now. We have Malice, we have Rizio. Dude, Rizio Detonator will just absolutely destroy you. Even with Fiendsmith Rizio, build up the whole board, set up your 5 negates. So yeah, I just don't see this card being too good in the current meta. Honestly, it just depends on like if it gets further support. But as of right now, I would put this in the middle for the binder. All right, this is the end of this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed us talking about the new SUDA cards, please go to the bottom, hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little bell to turn on notifications and become a part of the Chino. All right, see you guys later, guys.